It's so nice and peaceful out here. Want to talk a little bit about cardio and how everybody does it wrong. No, well, not everybody, but I don't think people do it in the ideal way. Let me explain myself. If you live in a suburb or in a city and you're gonna drive 15-20 minutes, take a bus, public transport or whatever to get to a gym and do 30 minutes or an hour or whatever it is you do of cardio on like a stepper machine or a treadmill, in my opinion, you're wasting your time and your energy and your money. You don't need a gym membership at all if you want to get fit. And the best cardio you can do is out in nature. Ooh, it just got real quiet up here. So, I don't really do cardio for cardio. I do cardio for life. I like walking places, getting out in the woods, going places where there's no cell phone service, where you can't hear police sirens and ambulances, horns honking at each other. I like to get out in nature. Nature every once in a while. You gotta go get your feet dirty, get your hands dirty, hear different sounds. Your mind and your body, they're like vessels to be programmed. And the programs you input, affect how it runs. So get out in nature, quit doing your cardio on the stepping machines and go walk around. I'm going to show you this little spot right now. Here's the path. I don't know if you can hear it. There's like a little brook down here and there's a spring. So the only cardio I've been doing on my little breaks from work and whatnot, and today after my squats, is walking down here into the woods, filling up this backpack full of water, fresh spring water that just miraculously bubbles up out of the earth in between some rocks, in between some giant quartz rocks. Fill up these bottles and I bring them home and we drink the water. So there's all kinds of little hidden spots. No matter where you live, there's somewhere you can go where you can kind of disconnect from the matrix for a little while, shut off all these programs and just breathe and just smell the air. It'd be amazing how tuned in your sense of smell becomes when you're not in a dense, dusty, dead, dry city. So yeah, I've been cutting down the calories I've been eating less food and doing more intermittent fasting, and leaning out pretty fast. And this is what I've been doing to get my cardio in. Getting lean pretty quick there on a little keto diet. Haven't been having any carbs at all lately except for fermented vegetables, and eating mostly all fish, which I love. Uh-oh, check out this little steep spot. Woo! That spot's pretty fun to go down, but not fun to go up when your backpack's full of a couple gallons of water. Now that's the sounds we're meant to hear. That's not the spring. I don't drink from this water. That's a beautiful spot. These are the sounds we're meant to live around. These are the sounds and the smells and the sights that enliven me and that make me feel good. So here is my spring. Well, it's not mine, but I sure treat it like it's mine. These huge pieces of quartz. Standing on quartz rocks. Big chunks of quartz that probably weigh several thousand pounds. And here's where I get the water. Right there. So this is how I get my cardio Get my feet in that nice water there. Come up here, fill up a bunch of jugs of water, and trek it back to the house. It's a mission, but it's worth it. Yeah, so get out in nature when you can. Get pure water. Quit drinking the chemical treated, fluoridated, chlorinated crap that comes out of your tap. Stuff's blocking the electric signal in your body. Fluoride's a dielectric blocker. It leads to problems. So, if you're stuck with tap water, throw in a reverse osmosis system. A few $100, you can get a decent RO system. Filter that water. Get the heavy metals out of it. Get the fluoride out of it. It's a neurotoxin. You don't want to drink that. There's nature's drinking fountain right there. It's nestled here in the mountain behind the house I live in. So I feel really blessed to be able to come back here and drink the water bubbling up from directly under my feet. But wherever you live, you can probably find a spring. Daniel Vitalis set up that website, findaspring.com, and I'll throw a link in the video. But you can find a spring in your area, or at least close. And some of you can drive right up near and fill up some big containers full of water. But you don't have to drink fresh spring water. I mean, at least filtering the water that comes out of your tap is a step forward. But this is water it's like structured by the earth. It's charged water. It's bubbling up from between these rocks. Nothing tastes as good as this water directly from the spring right here. Fill up a bunch of these, throw them in the backpack, and I'm on my merry little way. And that's how I prefer to do cardio. Or you can go to a gym, stare at a bunch of douchebags looking at themselves in the mirror doing bicep curls while you're on the stair stepper for 30 minutes or an hour. You got TV screens blasting all around, sitting there reading your Kindle. But I'll tell you what, this is much more satisfying. Nice little hike. Some rock climbing, mountain biking. Much better options for doing cardio if you're trying to lose weight. Much better off walking on the beach or something. There's nothing like it. Even when I bring it home, it's not as good as when it comes straight from here.